The Weslaco Fire Department is checking every fire hydrant in the city. Fire investigators say the inspections may give residents a break on their insurance rates. Channel 5's Trace and Bragg spoke with the Weslaco Fire Chief about the inspections.
The fire chief tells us it takes the city several months to check all the over 2,000 fire hydrants in the city of Weslaco.
And one granddaughter. I just have two.
Mary Lou Gonzalez moved to Weslaco 15 years ago. She, her 4 daughters, and mother packed their bags and drove down from Kansas. Now a grandmother, she says keeping her family safe is her top priority. Gonzalez says anytime she sees a hydrant in less than tip-top shape, it's a cause for concern.
I've seen some that were like overflowing, so I don't know if they were in good conditions or not.
Weslaco Fire Chief Antonio Lopez says his department does a yearly inspection of every fire hydrant in the city beginning in October. It's a requirement that the department stays in compliance with the Insurance Services Office. He says they're looking to find which hydrants would fail in cases of emergencies.
When they're looking at checking the hydrant, one of the things looking is the seized caps. Are they able to remove the caps in an emergency setting? Are they able to flow water? Is there anything wrong with a valve that's underground? Is a hydrant leaking any water on the outside?
Chief Lopez says it costs the city approximately $3,500 to replace a hydrant. He tells us on average the city has to replace or repair about 25 hydrants a year. He explains without the yearly checkup, that number would increase.
A hydrant can last for years if it's well maintained, if it's checked regularly, if it's operated. A hydrant that has been lost and forgotten and hasn't been open for 10 years, there's really that hydrant's going to fail on you.
Chief Lopez says the Insurance Services Office audits each fire department in the nation every several years. The ISO rates each department on fire service. He explains continuing to evaluate the hydrants is a part of receiving a higher rating. Chief Lopez says the higher the rating the department receives, the more insurance breaks citizens will receive. Chief Lopez says if you see a hydrant wrapped in plastic, it means that hydrant is scheduled to be replaced. There is no reason to worry, though, Lopez says. The city has hydrants every 500 feet. In the studio, Trace and Bragg, Channel 5 News at 6.